another Maz Play video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be getting into a action RPG set in the Old West style environment, and this is going to be the pilot episode. We're playing Weird West Definitive Edition. Let's get to it.
The West, a land of opportunity, adventure, a place where you can be a hero, a scoundrel, and anything in between. Play your cards right, and coming out here could be the best thing that ever happened to you. If you can survive, that is. Because here's the thing, this ain't quite the Wild West as you know it. There are ancient powers at war with each other, strange entities lurking in the dead of night with their own rules and their own peculiar motives. No matter which side you take, you better watch yourself. Don't get me wrong, rewards are waiting for those who are brave enough to unveil the mysteries out here in the land of opportunity. But opportunity can come at a pretty high price. Welcome to the Weird West.
Used to be you were one of the most feared bounty hunters in all the West. But you gave that up, buried your irons, traded them for a normal life. Tonight, though, that's all gonna change. Destiny's calling, and it ain't taking no for an answer. Smell of gunpowder, your son dead in the dirt outside, and a burning at your neck, like you've been branded with a cattle iron.
All right, guys, so we are picking up in Weird West. So this is labeled as a action RPG, so you have the isometric view. Obviously you saw the cutscenes there, the cinematics that shows the background of the story. And here we go, we're gonna get our first mission. Okay, so as it stands, Jane Bell, the farmer, is our main hero or character for the game. As you can see, her family pretty much got killed by a bunch of masked individuals, probably some cultists. So it looks like her relationship with the sheriff, she may have been a bounty hunter or something in the past. So she's going to have to reestablish herself to find out who murdered her family.
Pistol's grip matches your palm exactly. All blue. Been a while.
Okay, so this is one of the games is kind of like it's an action style. So you basically line up your shots with the gun. You have your line there, kind of Fallout style. I think some of the old Fallout styles were like this for the action RPGs, but you can loot everything. It looks like anything that highlights kind of gives you an option to loot it, and you pretty much can you know, control. It's basically a looter. There's a lot of things to pick up in this game, so that's probably a way for you to get new weapons and new gear and stuff like that. It looks like there's a color code system in the game, so you know, white, green, purple, legendary colors, orange. So that's probably going to be the main thing you're doing, is just going through and doing as much looting as you can while you're still trying to find the people responsible for killing your family. So this is a looter shooter. So one thing I do like is that on the mini map they actually put little X's everywhere. There's some bodies that you need to go and loot and clear out, and those X's appear to gray out once you get what you need from them. So that makes it a little bit easier as you're going through and collecting things. Looks like you get attacked during camps. You can camp in this game, and it's pretty straightforward as far as how to shoot. Just line up your red line, and you can pretty much shoot things as long as the red line is targeting them. So I'm gonna go through and continue to loot as much as I can before moving on to the edge of the screen, which marks the brings up the map so that you can travel across the land. Okay, so we made it to
Panic in the
town.
air. Folks hollering. Death.
And there's a
dirt.
lot of dead bodies here around, so I'm gonna go through the town and obviously loot through the bodies if I can, but this is probably there's an honor system in the game, so you don't want to be looting in front of other people because they don't like that very much, and reputation is very important in this game. So we'll go through. Obviously you got some sheriff deputies walking through the town, so they're going to be keeping an eye out on any kind of grave robbery that you're going to be accused of doing if you start looting the corpses and they see you. So the goal is to find the sheriff here and get to the bottom of what happened to see how you can help out.
So, it's sirens who took your husband. Flesh eaters. Best find that Stillwater camp while your husband still got blood in him.
Okay, so we're headed out. We got a main quest objective, which is in the upper left, the bounty hunter's journey, and then we also picked up a side quest while we're in town with a lady asking you to look for her husband to find out what happened to him. Along the way, you will run into these ritual type spots. They don't really bother you unless they summon some kind of demon, then you have to fight that. But you'll occasionally run into this as you're traveling around. So these people summon some kind of spirit or demon, so you will most likely have to fight. They will fight as well to try to push them back, but you have a choice to help them or do nothing, kind of like what I'm doing. Just loot what's left. So yeah, there's a lot of pop-up events that happen while you're traveling on the map, and this is another way how you're going to get loot. All right, so we made it to one of our objectives. The mini map show you where the enemies are and their line of sight. That's why you have a lot of the red cones there. So as long as you stay behind the bad guys, they really, you know, can't see you, and you can actually get some sneak attacks on them. This game has a lot of different skills you can unlock. So that's something to take in consideration if you want to go full stealth. You can put a lot of points in skills that are really tied to stealth. If you want to go more, you know, run and gun, loud shooting, there's also some skills that you can put points into for that. But I like to do a mixture of both, mostly stealth, because it just makes it a little bit easier for me to get through, especially if I'm outnumbered. So one thing you really will have to do is use the environment to advantage. Definitely hide behind boulders or anything like that when you're in the middle of a gunfight. Otherwise, you won't last very long. But this is pretty typical for most cowboy, old west style games. You don't want to stand out in the open, or I would say even most modern shoot 'em ups. You always want to stay behind cover when you're doing this kind of thing. Now they have a camp over here, so most likely we're gonna find some items, most likely some food, and that's going to help us keep our health topped off. Okay, so here's that stealth part of the game that I really like. You don't have to go in there guns blazing. You can actually sneak up behind people, choke them out, and then hide them in the bushes, just like most stealth survival style games tell you to do, a la Assassin's Creed and other games like that. So I do like that part of the game. Makes it pretty interesting. Okay, so we've been going at it for a good 20 minutes now, so I think we're coming to a good point in the game where we can put a bookmark in the video and come back and play some more of this. I'm really enjoying this game. It's a classic RPG action style game. A lot of loot to get, so hope you enjoy the game. So as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video.